Now, for a first-hand account of what it is like on the ground in the Bahamas, we've reached Allison Dorshak. She's with Mercy Corps, an international humanitarian aid group that's been working on the island. And Allison joins us from Freeport in the Bahamas. Hi, Allison. What is it like there now?
Hi there. Yesterday I went all the way out east, which is where you can see quite a lot of damage. And to get out to an area called Sweeting's Key, you drive to the very end of the island and then take a boat the rest of the way. And I'll be honest, it's hard. It's a hard drive. There are boats where there shouldn't be boats, barges way up on land. To get out to the island, you have to navigate around cars that are now in the water. It's quite a sight, to say nothing of the homes that are in pieces and some that are gone completely, and there's a toilet on a cement foundation. Mm-hmm. So it's something else.
And what are you thinking when you're seeing all of this devastation?
Well, there's a couple things. One, it's really hard not to be in complete awe of how incredible this storm was. It had to have been something, mind-boggling, frankly. But the other thing that really stands out is just how resilient this island is and how dedicated the civil servants and the government officials are here, and all of the volunteers that have come to help, and just frankly people in their own community that are picking up, stepping away from their jobs to just volunteer. It's quite incredible.
And how are the survivors of Dorian doing? How are they handling all of this?
Like I said, I think about if I could give everybody on the island just a day off, how amazing that would be, because it's just been a 24-hour slog from everybody, even the people at the copy shop, because we needed to laminate something. We're like, we have stuff to do, but we know people need things copied, so we're here, and everyone is just doing their part to make this recovery effort move as quickly as possible. I think most everybody right now is quite worried about getting the schools back open. I think folks want to get all the kids back to a sense of normalcy. So that's a lot of the focus right now here on the island.
Mm. And what is needed most right now?
Aside from the day off, we're still in a bit of a basic needs phase. Folks still need consistent, reliable access to clean water that's being cleaned here on the island, desalinated here, not just bottled and brought in. Also, consistent access to food. We're trying to figure out, all the actors, local and international, are trying to figure out how to make sure that the schools have enough food so that we can reopen. But then I think we're getting to the point where people are starting the rebuilding effort. They're going back to their homes, salvaging what they can. If they just lost their roof, starting the rebuilding effort, right? So quite a lot of need. They're diversified, certainly.
Yeah. Are there any stories that stay with you in your mind? Any stories that you've heard or conversations you've had?
One of the things that stands out to me is, so I was out in Sweeting's Key, this place that's quite a ways out, and they had a pretty diverse ecology out there. They lived off the land quite a bit. They had a fair bit of livestock. They relied on some tourism out there. They had a pearl sanctuary, and all of that has kind of gone for now. And we're all hoping it all comes back, but it is hard to stand there with a family while they recount what their life was like 3 weeks ago and what it is now. And you just realize how far we've come a long ways, but there's still a really long way to go.
And do you have a timeline, Allison? Is anyone talking about that there?
A timeline before
for rebuilding efforts, or if that school's going to open up?
I think the schools will open up pretty quickly. We're actually supporting with our water distribution, the temporary learning center that's opening up at the YMCA so that kiddos can come and they'll be going to school there while the finishing touches are put on their building. Most buildings for the schools will be up and running. So stuff like that is moving pretty quickly. It's going to be a long time before this island considers itself whole again, but we're definitely going to get people back to a schedule here in short order, I hope.
Okay, thanks for making time for us, Allison.
Sure.
Allison Dorshak is with the aid group Mercy Corps. She's joining us from Freeport in the Bahamas.